What's up, people? This is No Name Boxing TV, aka the Legendary Man, aka the Pugilist World Legend. I'm back with more boxing. Just caught the kickoff press conference for the Floyd Mayweather versus Andre Berto fight. It was garbage, garbage, garbito, if you want to call it. Um, it was poor production. The crowd, the press looked bored. The energy was flat. It was just a blah press conference in general. Terrible. Everybody was terrible. I mean, Floyd was terrible. He could barely fucking talk. Leonard Elby don't know how to fucking talk. It was just a terrible, terrible press conference. It's a sign of things to come with this fight. It's a fucking joke. The press conference starts off with Leonard Ellerby, doing the fight introductions, fucking up the names horribly. You know what I mean? Like he called Vanes Matarosian some Vanes Matarusian, some Chinese fucking name and shit. Like just fucked his name up. You know what I mean? He's just a terrible host, man. I don't know. They didn't get him off the fucking podium because all thing he knows how to do is cuff. You know what I'm saying? Is cock buff Mayweather's dick and shit. I mean, that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fighters introduce themselves. Make little comments about the fight. Regular stuff, routine stuff. There was a part when it was Orlando Salido and Rocky Martinez fight. Salido, makes his little spiel, but where's the fucking interpreter? Where's the where the bitch at? This bitch just come running to the damn podium and interprets what he said like 5 minutes later. I'm what the fuck is going on with this press conference, man? It's just like garbage, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And you know what? The conference looked like it's some motherfucking Ramada Inn fucking lobby or some shit, some random hotel lobby, man. It looks fucking dead. You know what I mean? Like the production is terrible. Showtime has never worked pretty good with the production, man. With these conferences, for some reason, like the actual night of the fights is pretty good, but like with these conferences, man, like they're always like half-assing it. So I just don't get it. Even with the Pacquiao, like it didn't look right. You know what I mean? Um, and Mayweather speaks and Berto speaks, and Mayweather is talking about the fight and trying to legitimize why this fight's even happening, which is complete bullshit. Say he made like a slick comment saying that you don't have to fight, yeah, you don't have to buy the fight. You know what I mean? And for you're absolutely right. You don't have to buy the fight. You want to know what? We're not going to buy the fight. Okay? You know, um, Steven Espinoza from the general manager, vice president of general manager of Show Sports, was saying like they couldn't get the fight on CBS because their fall lineup was already set. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait like 10 weeks, before. Like no, that's which is bullshit, man. Come on now. They can't preempt one Saturday for the Floyd Mayweather fight. It's money too, like you know. And if that was the case, why don't you just put it on Showtime? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just do that? Just put it on Showtime if you can't get it on CBS. Why is it on pay per view? Well, you want to know why it's on pay per view? You already know why it's on pay per view because of Floyd Mayweather. You know what he said. He's like, fuck that shit. Ain't nobody gonna see me for free. You gonna pay to see me. It's all about his ego, man. That's what it's always been about. He's all about the money. He don't give a fuck about the fans, man. I keep telling y'all niggas that. All you flomos and shit, you know what I mean? All you flomos, he got brainwashed and shit, thinking that he's TBE, that he cares for y'all, whatever. He don't give a flying fuck about none of y'all, man. This is all about him. You know what I'm saying? Look at the undercard, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, main event is garbage. Okay, undercard. Let's go with the undercard. I mean, they're decent fights, but they're not fights I would pay for. None of them. And I like Salido. I like Rocky Martinez. I like Badu Jack. I like George Groves. But no, 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 no. I'm not gonna pay to see y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and also, why isn't Floyd Mayweather's homeboy, his number one prospect, Errol Spence, not on his undercard in a showcase fight? He's fighting a bum anyway. You wanna know why? Because he knows that Errol Spence is going to outshine him. You know, they got Spence fighting on Adonis Stevenson's card on PBC the night before. You know what I mean? Okay, if he's fighting on the 11th, why isn't he fighting on the 12th? On a Mayweather pay-per-view card. I mean, that would be some money. Like, people like would probably pay to see, Errol Spence. You know? Showcase Spence. The future would have been a nice little card. You know what I mean? The final fight of Mayweather. And, the inaugural fight into the future with Errol Spence. The future of boxing. You know what I mean? So they could have marketed it like that, But nah, it's about him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want Errol. He don't like Errol Spence either. Trust me, he's too good. That's why he ain't putting him on his cards. You know what I'm saying? He only puts guys that he knows are that he's way better in, like Ishe Smith. You know what I'm saying? Who's a bum. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Jillian Love is not on the card. He's a fucking bum too, man. All these niggas he got in his stable are bums. Feel me? Like. So he's not gonna have anybody that's gonna have the potential to outshine him on the same card as him. He's just not gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta like peep things too, like the undercard, like Salido and Rocky Martinez, or Puerto Rican and Mexican. They try to get the Mexican Puerto Rican fan base to buy the fight. That's the only reason why they're on the card. You know what I mean? George Groves. You know what I'm saying? Badu Jack. I mean, I like Badu Jack, but he's not. He's nothing special. It's because of George Groves. It's on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? But shit, George Groves is a decent, super middleweight. He got knocked out in front of 80,000 people in Wembley. That's his greatest claim to fame by Carl Froch. You know what I mean? And fucking Ellerby couldn't say motherfucking name right. I'm like, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a shit press conference, man. Like, I feel bad for the other fighters in there and shit. Mayweather could barely fucking talk. You know what I mean? He's like choking and coughing, and something was wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And he's looking really crazy right now, man. He wants this fight on pay-per-view because he sees what's going on. He want to be outshined, okay? It's gonna be two big fights around this time, man. It's gonna be the Canelo and Cotto fight in November. And it's going to be the Triple G and Lemieux fight in October. You know what I mean? These are going to be big pay-per-views, man. And he's thinking he can hang with these pay-per-views by himself. He's just not going to be... He's going to get a rude awakening, okay? We're going to see who the real Floyd fans are with this pay-per-view and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He's saying he's the cash cow. Okay? De La Hoya was the real cash cow. Okay? Manny Pacquiao was the real cash cow. He could fight anybody and do big numbers. Floyd always needs, his opponent to have a good following. It has to be a good backstory, you know what I mean, to sell the fight, because he's boring on his own, you know what I mean? If he's not talking shit, he needs his opponent to have that backing. And he's not going to have it with this fight. You know what I mean? Like, this is a squash fest. Berto has no chance against Floyd Mayweather Jr. He doesn't. He's slow. He's probably the slowest fighter Floyd ever going to face. He don't put his hands up enough. His defense is terrible. Like, if Floyd wants to, man, this could be another motherfucking Arturo Gotti squash fest, man. And I love that fight. I love Floyd in that fight. He was just destroying that kid. Rest in peace, Arturo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you want to have this fight on pay-per-view, why wouldn't you just fight Keith Thurman? I mean, who's your mandatory? He would have took the fight. You know what I mean? In short notice, best believe. Amir Khan. Too much of a risk. You know what I mean? Stylistic-wise, he's a problem for Floyd, believe it or not. Sean Porter, he beat Lil, bro, right? But he don't want that. He want a soft touch for his, his record-tying fight, which is a slap in the face, man. To all boxing fans. And haters, like, and this is the problem with his career, man. Nobody's gonna remember him for being the best fighter, like the greatest fighter in this era. It's gonna be Pacquiao, even though he beat Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao's gonna be regarded as has a better legacy and the better fighter of this era. He had the most explosive fights, and he fought people at the right time. Floyd didn't, and you're gonna find out after his career is done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this conference was terrible, man. Terrible. You know what I mean? And this pay-per-view ain't gonna do numbers, man. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about this fight. Everybody's waiting for the Canelo Cotto fight and the Triple G Lemieux fight. Those are only two fights this fall that niggas is looking forward to, man. Real shit. Let me know what y'all think. Like, dislike, subscribe. There's No Name Boxing TV, and I'm out. Deuces.